What's up, you guys? So, as most of you all know, radio host Angela Yee left The Breakfast Club last year after 12 years on the air with Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy. And although she made headlines when she announced she was leaving the show, she is making headlines once again now that it appears she is lying about her experience on the show. Angela Yee did an interview with Tamron Hall recently and actually claimed that not only was she the only woman host on the radio show, but that she was also the only woman working on the show's production. According to Angela Yee, there were no women producers, camera operators, or any other women working on the show other than her. She told Tamron Hall, quote, "I was the only woman who worked there too. I mean, when it came to producers, camera people, and it wasn't an easy room to be in." Now, I thought this statement was strange because the way The Breakfast Club is shot, you see people from behind the scenes come into the camera shot sometimes. Sometimes you can see other people in the room, and I could have sworn I have seen women working there come on camera from time to time. And it turns out other women do work on the show, and one of them called out Angela Yee for saying that she was the only woman working there. First, DJ Envy commented, this is on the Shade Room, he commented, "Cap, that's just not true." And then he said there are plenty of women that work behind the scenes on The Breakfast Club. And then one of the women who worked there spoke up. She said, "Very interesting, as myself and several other women producers have worked side by side with her at The Breakfast Club for years." So it's not like they were working behind the scenes, like so far behind the scenes that they didn't work with Angela Yee. She literally says they work side by side with Angela Yee. And if you go to her profile, you see that she is a radio and podcast producer, and she works with iHeartMedia, Black Effect, all of the same organizations that work with The Breakfast Club. And so shout out to Michigan Chronicle, Real Times Media. They actually did an interview with DJ Envy and asked him his thoughts on Angela Yee lying about being the only woman working on The Breakfast Club.
I know that you made some online comments that, really rebuff, like, "Oh, no, that's not true." Mm-hmm. And now people are taking that and running with it on social media. So you want to clear up on your relationship or anything? Where does that stand? Or have y'all talked about it?
No, I ain't gonna clear up. I mean, it's what it is. It's the truth. It's honesty. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can be honest with all your friends. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean I don't like somebody or they don't like me. It's like, you say something foul to me, I can say something foul to you back. It is what it is. Or you say something right to me, I'll say something right to you back. I look at it like this. Mm-hmm. It's bigger than The Breakfast Club. It's bigger than Way Up With Yee. It's bigger than all that. You're talking Power 105.1, which is our home station. And my brother Clue is there. My brother Self is there. And, sometimes we argue with each other or we say things that we don't like. And we say it, we keep it moving.
Then other women who have been guests on the show started to chime in. Lil Mama had an infamous interview on The Breakfast Club where they had her crying, and she commented, "Oh, please, she was up there playing foul games too. She has helped make multiple women, of color especially, feel like the only woman in that room numerous of times. Hashtag rock throwing, hand hiding B." Wow. Wow, Lil Mama. Tell us how you really feel. Erica Mena also made a comment, and this is more about DJ Envy. She said, "Is this the same woman who helped DJ Shrimp play along and live in this double life once upon a time? One of the few at the time that actually knew the truth of him being married, because the truth is for years he never openly acknowledged that, which is why I was one of many that he was with. She would be hanging with us knowing I was absolutely unaware that he was indeed married, but still joined in with him fabricating this cry wolf scenario on radio just so he can save face in his broken marriage. The same woman that spoke about my child on air just helped him degrade me. The effing nerve. Boy, do things come full circle." Now, I don't know about all that as far as Erica Mena claiming that she didn't know that DJ Envy was married, but those are her claims. In the interview, Tamron Hall talked about Angela Yee being held accountable by fans for things that Charlemagne the God and that DJ Envy said. And the one thing Angela Yee said that I do agree with is the fact that she shouldn't have been held accountable for the things that her co-host said that were misogynistic. A lot of people expected Angela Yee to check Charlemagne for his disrespectful comments about women or babysit DJ Envy and keep him from making inappropriate comments to the women guests. But it really wasn't her job to police either one of her co-hosts, so I do agree with her on that. But I also feel like it would have been nice if she could have been a sister to the other women who appeared on the show, and if she could also acknowledge the other women that worked side by side with her on the show. Why don't those women count? Leave a comment and let me know why you think Angela Yee would claim to be the only woman in the room working on the Breakfast Club when in fact she wasn't. Leave a comment and share your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching.